All right, welcome to this video on Easy MRP. Okay, so today we are going to go over a work center loading report. This report is used to determine how many hours of work you currently scheduled that you currently have scheduled on a specific work center. So to generate this report, we're going to go to capacity planning, and then we will click Work Center Loading. And then finally, we will go to, we have two different work centers that we could generate a report for. So for this one, we will preview the press work center. But I have an issue here. It says CRP calculations must be run first. So that's capacity requirements planning calculations. So I'll exit this and I'll go to calculate capacity. Click on that and we will begin the calculation. Okay, and so it says CRP calculations done. And another thing that you should notice here is that it is completing those CRP calculations according to sales orders and work orders that are within the system. Okay, so to be able to do this, you need to generate a work order first. Okay, so now that the calculations are done, we'll go under reports, work center loading, and then I can, I have the options of doing all work centers, and so we'll click all work centers, and we can do costed or uncosted reports, things like that. So we'll go to preview, and what it's showing here is that it's showing two work centers. Basically, it's adding up all of the time and the quantities of the parts that are required to make on a work order, and then it will generate how much time and costs are required in that work center loading report. So you can see that the capacity for this assembly station is 845 hours. And on this specific day, I've only really allocated 10 hours of that capacity. So if I compare this number to the capacity, it will show me if I'm over capacity or under capacity on that specific day for a given work center. Likewise, it shows another work center here for the press trump laser brake. And so I have capacity of 415 minutes per day, and you can see I'm using 9 hours or 9 minutes on that specific day. So I am under capacity once again. Okay, so if I want to break this down into individual work centers, I can do one work center. And then what I have to do is I have to select the work center I want to see. So I'll select the assembly station and we'll preview this report. And basically what it does is it just shows one work center per report. So if I want to see the press report, the press work center loading, I can select that work center and preview that as well. You can see another thing that you can see is that it shows the parts that are going through that work center, and it's adding up all of the times of the operations, the routing operations associated with those parts. And finally, it adds up all of the times and provides a final loading analysis. So 9 minutes of 415 units are currently being used on December 7th, of 2020 for this work center. All right, so that concludes this this video on generating work center loading reports.